guys, welcome back. I have a video that is a long time coming. It is a review of First. You guys have been asking for it. I've been trying as many products as I can. I can't keep up anymore, so I'm just gonna tell you what I think. So a ton of people have been asking for a full review of Versed skincare. I, at first, was like, I'm gonna try all the products and then get this out to you guys, but they have launched so many products at this point that I can't really keep up, so I decided I'm just gonna lay out some of the products that I really like and then lay out some of the ones that I don't like as much. A little background on Versed: they launched about a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago at Target, and that really gave them a leg up because when you're a new brand and you're starting in a big retailer like Target, you really get to go for it. You can really try to get a lot of good formulations going, really good branding, and put out a lot of products, so there are a lot of options for different skin types. So already they're kind of winning in that area because there are so many products to choose from. You know, when you have like an indie brand that's really just getting started and they're bootstrapping, they can maybe only launch with like one or two really good products, and that's it until they start to grow in popularity. So Versed really just went for it. A lot of people don't realize that the people behind Versed are actually the same people behind Who What Wear, which used to be a really popular fashion blog. They also have a fashion line at Target, so it makes a lot of sense that they got to partner up and get this line started. They also have what they call an incubator where they're starting up different beauty brands, so I expect to see more beauty brands come out of this company as well, but this is their first one, and what I have to say about it is overall I really enjoy it. This is truly what I want to see from an affordable skincare line. I want it to be fun, I want it to have products that I'm looking for, a good range that will suit a bunch of different skin types and needs, and it feels like a treat. At the end of the day, I really want my skincare to feel like a treat. I want all of my beauty products to feel like a treat. One of the big issues with drugstore brands is not that they're bad products. It just feels very utilitarian. When you're buying some Aquaphor, you don't feel fancy when you're buying your Aquaphor. You just know that it's gonna serve a purpose and you need it. And that's totally fine. And that's how I feel about Versed. I feel like Versed is really upping the game for affordable brands. Everything in their line costs about $20 or less, maybe just a little bit more, but around $20 per product. And I think a lot of their formulations are really well thought out. So I'm gonna tell you some of the products I tried that I really like and that I really highly recommend, and then some of the products that, you know, I'm not really that sure of, I have some issues with, and hopefully they'll adjust those formulas in the future. All right, so product number one is this. It is their Press Restart Gentle Retinol Serum. You guys have heard me mention this before. I really, really enjoy this product. I'm the type of person that has really resilient skin. I can put on tons of actives, try tons of different products. You guys have seen that I've been doing all these skincare routines for you, where I'm even using products that aren't even for my skin type, and for the most part, my skin can handle it. It's really resilient skin. But for some reason, with retinol products, with retinoids, I can sometimes have bad reactions. I start to get peely, I start to get red and sensitive. It just all happens very quickly with my skin. And so when I'm starting to get back into using retinoids, and the reason, PS, that I've even backed out of using retinoids and have to do that is because I had to stop during pregnancy. So I have had 2 pregnancies and I've had to stop my retinoid use and then hop back on that. So for anyone who's interested in hopping onto retinol, but you're worried about, you know, it irritating your skin and you're not sure how it's gonna react, then this is a really good one to get started. This is definitely a starter retinol. It has encapsulated retinol, so over time it starts to release over your skin, so that's what makes it so gentle. It also has bakuchiol in it, which is a plant-based retinol-like kind of ingredient. You know, a lot of people say it's like retinol, but from my use over 2 pregnancies, it's very much not like retinol. It gives you some really nice results. It makes your skin look really nice, but it doesn't do exactly what I want retinol to do. So I really like that it's paired up with retinol because together, I really do think that they can do a lot together. This feels very light on the skin. It also has some moisturizing and hydrating ingredients in it, like glycerin and shea butter, but it doesn't feel heavy. So you can use this on its own at night as the last step in your skincare routine, or you can actually put an even heavier moisturizer over it if you have dry skin. So this is a really nice starter retinol. So if you're trying to get into the retinol game and it's your first time, or you know that you have sensitive skin, this is a good one to try. The next product you have also heard me talk about, this is the Stroke of Brilliance Brightening Serum. I put this in my affordable vitamin C video because it is a vitamin C derivative. I know a lot of people are wary of using vitamin C. I hear people say that they get sensitive to it, it's too acidic for them, and they don't really want to try a vitamin C. So the thing that I tell people to do is to look into a vitamin C derivative. The problem with vitamin C derivatives is that there isn't as much data as there is on L-ascorbic acid. We know exactly what L-ascorbic acid does as long as it's stable. Vitamin C can really help to brighten your skin and make it feel firmer. It just is a wonderful ingredient. It helps to fight free radicals, which is probably the most important part of it because it's an antioxidant. So a vitamin C derivative could potentially do something very similar. But what I really like about this is it also has hydrating ingredients in it, and it has niacinamide in it, which you guys have heard me talk about way too many times at this point. Niacinamide is a wonderful ingredient. It works well for a lot of people. Everyone on my team has tried it. I've tried it. We all really like this product and haven't had any issues with it, and it feels really nice on the skin. Next up is a product that I haven't actually been trying very long, but I only needed to try it a few times to know that I like it. It is this. It's their Guards Up Daily Mineral Sunscreen. It's broad spectrum SPF 35 and it has 15.2% zinc oxide. It's non-nano zinc oxide also. This also has, really wonderful ingredients like moringa seed extract and sea fennel, so it feels really nice on the skin. When you put it on, it's very surprising actually. It has almost like a concealer-like tone to it that I thought would be kind of weird on, darker skin tones, but I tried it. It doesn't leave a white cast on my skin at all. I have had my husband try it. Doesn't leave a white cast on his skin either. So it's a really nice product. This doesn't feel chalky like some mineral sunscreens can feel, but I will throw out there, it does feel a little bit thick, almost like a moisturizer. I tend to like sunscreens that feel a little bit more like serums and are a little bit thinner and not so heavy because I already am wearing moisturizer most of the time. For people that have oily skin, you might want to try it on its own without a moisturizer because it can basically take that place. But other than that, I do really like this. Leave it on your skin for a little while before you put on your makeup because it can actually pill a little bit. One of the next products that I really like is this one. It is called Just Breathe. It's a clarifying serum. And what I like about this product is it's great for people with sensitive skin that also battle acne. A lot of the time I get DMs from people and they're like, do you have any recommendations for people that have sensitive skin but also acne? I think a lot of the ingredients that are out there to tackle acne are very strong. They can be irritating. A lot of the products out there are also made to really tackle acne very quickly. People are sometimes looking for that. But when you have sensitive skin, you don't want anything to be super irritating on your skin, and that's why I really like this. It has willow bark extract, which is a really gentle form of salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is a much better ingredient in my opinion, but willow bark is a really gentle way to get the same type of an effect. This does have salicylic acid in it, but it's a little bit lower on the list. It's down at the bottom, so it's not gonna be as strong for the skin. You're only gonna get some of the benefits of it, but it does have willow bark extract in it. It does have zinc in it as well, and zinc is a pH. You guys have heard me talk about that. It's a larger molecule, so it's not gonna penetrate your skin as deeply, so it won't be so irritating for your skin either. And it also has niacinamide. And one of the reasons why I like niacinamide for the skin is it's anti-inflammatory. It brightens your skin, so it's great in a vitamin C type product, but it's also great in this type of product for acne because it really helps with inflammation. So if you have any type of acne, that redness that you get, then this is really great for your skin. It also has glycerin in it, which is a really wonderful humectant. It happens to be one of my favorite humectants, so it just feels very nice for the skin. And again, when you combine all of those types of ingredients into a serum like this, it won't be as irritating. Serums tend to not be as irritating when you're looking for these types of properties where it's gonna fight acne. So I would recommend something like this. It's going to work a lot slower, but if you have sensitive skin, that's something that you should look for. Last, I'm actually gonna focus on both of the moisturizers. One of them is Dewpoint. It's a moisturizing gel cream, and then the other one is their Skin Soak, which I thought I had it somewhere here and I couldn't find it. So I definitely have B-roll for you guys, but I don't have the product in front of me. But the Skin Soak is their richer moisturizer. It's their thicker moisturizer. And then there's this one, which is their gel cream. So gel cream is usually for people with oilier skin. They don't want something that's gonna feel heavy. They just want a little bit of hydration and moisture. That's what this does for the skin. This one's nice and light. It feels good. Harley from my team is obsessed with it. This is actually her tube that I stole from her to show you guys. It has, glycerin in it, a humectant that I just really love and I think works very well. It has squalane in it, which is a really nice emollient for your skin. So it really does hydrate and moisturize at the same time, and it's gonna just feel really nice and light. The Skin Soak, the richer cream, that was actually the first product I ever got from Burst, and it was the first product that really got me kind of interested in them because I thought this was just a really nice moisturizer, good price point. It feels good on the skin, and for someone like me who tends to have drier skin, I felt like it really moisturized my skin well. It's not not like a super thick, creamy moisturizer, but it does feel really good and it does give you the moisture that you need. It has squalane in it. It has nice hydrating ingredients in it. It has red algae in it, which is also hydrating for your skin. And you know, we talk about algae in skincare products and stuff, and we find that it can be really good for your skin. Also, it can have very good anti-aging properties and stuff if you're looking for that. You know, it has vitamin E in it. It just has really nice ingredients, but truly what I like about it is the way it feels. It just feels perfectly rich, but not too heavy. I feel like most skin types could probably use it unless they have oily skin. All right, so now we're getting into the products that I don't like as much from Versed. When I say this kind of stuff, I don't want to drag the brand at all. I think this is a really great brand. I think for the most part, all brands have products that aren't made for everybody. That's just the way it goes. Everyone has specific skin needs, and sometimes products aren't gonna work for you. So these are the products that don't work for me. I have some reasons for it. I do think that some of them need to maybe be reformulated or just tossed, but let's get started on the ones that I dislike. This is their Day Dissolve Cleansing Balm. I'll start out by saying that any cleansing balm that is put out onto the market these days, it will be highly critiqued by me. And the reason for that is because cleansing balm is one of my all-time favorite products. You guys know this. I love a good double cleanse. I love a good cleansing oil or a good cleansing balm. And I wanted this one to be amazing. It's not. I've actually even talked to people at Versed, the PR people. I had posted on Instagram one time that I tried it, and then I tried it again, and then I tried it again, and I didn't love it. It has nothing to do with the ingredients, truly. It just didn't do anything. It didn't remove my makeup. It didn't dissolve any of my makeup or soften it up and get my skin ready for my next cleanse. I felt like I had to like triple cleanse after I used something like this. So that's the last thing that I want. And so for me, this one's a no. I really wanted to love their cleansing balm and I just didn't. All right, one of the next products that I don't love from the Versed line is this one. It's their Baby Cheeks All-in-One Hydrating Milk. It has coconut water in it, bamboo extract. It's supposed to be hydrating. It's supposed to be, you know, like a hydrating toner slash makeup remover. It's supposed to be kind of like an all-in-one type of product. I really wanted to like this product a lot, but I don't know, it just felt like it didn't do anything for my skin, truly. And I'll say, you know, I don't know if this is something with the formulation, but you know, it also just gets really weird looking in the bottle. It starts to separate and stuff, and I just don't like products that do that because it makes me feel like I have to constantly shake my product to be able to get all the ingredients and stuff, and truly at the end of the day I felt like it did nothing for my skin. One of the next products that I didn't love, this one. It's called Keep It Supple Body Oil. I actually gave it a decent try because I do like some body oils. It just didn't feel like an impressive body oil, to be completely honest. One of the ingredients is ylang ylang oil, which actually like took me back to like childhood, like my teen years when like, you know, women were brewing up some like, you know, products in their kitchens and trying to sell it to my mom and stuff. That's what it reminded me of. There's nothing really fancy about this. It feels okay. It's a little bit greasy on the skin. It does have sunflower seed oil, which can be a nice oil, but then, you know, it even has coconut oil in here. And, you know, when it's combined with other ingredients and formulated right, it can be totally fine, but this feels like it's truly just a bunch of oils. So this wasn't my favorite. The spray applicator also made it feel like it just got all over the place. I noticed, you know, like after I would use this, my bathroom floor would be a little bit greasy and a little bit slippery. And so, you know, the applicator is wrong for me, and the ingredients are just kind of whatever for me. If I'm gonna use any oils, even when it's a body oil, I do like oils on my body sometimes. I want them to feel really nice and not feel super greasy. This doesn't feel really greasy, but it does feel greasy. The label on this is kind of pilling up and like bubbling and stuff, and it kind of defeats what I was saying at the beginning, that this brand makes you feel like you're treating yourself even though it's a fairly affordable brand. When it starts doing something like that, then it makes you feel like, oh, well, maybe it's not impressive. So this is a product that I would skip. Next product, Nix It. This is their complexion solution. This is a spot treatment for acne. This does have salicylic acid in it. I think salicylic acid is a wonderful ingredient. For a spot treatment, it really doesn't do anything. So it has all these different oils in it. It has evening primrose oil, it has tea tree oil, rosemary, lavender oil. These are all ingredients that I'm kind of like, if it worked well, then I guess I would deal with those ingredients, but because it doesn't do much, I would say just skip it in general because it could just irritate your skin and not actually help it. So I had Carly on my team try this a lot. I actually am surprised she used more than half of it, and she was like, no, it did nothing. So there you go. Skip the spot treatment, go for the serum. And then the last product that I would skip is this one. It is their Silk Slip Conditioning Lip Oil. I love lip balm. I'm a lip balm addict, but I like occlusive lip balm. So that's one thing to keep in mind, because this is not occlusive at all. At least not in my opinion. I like something thick, you know, like I can put Vaseline on my lips, Aquaphor on my lips, and I'm like, this is good stuff. But I do like it to feel a little bit fancier. So I had high hopes for this one, and it feels kind of like I'm putting a really thick gel on my lips instead, and it doesn't feel like it actually moisturizes them. It doesn't lock in that moisture. If anything, at the end of the day, it felt like my lips were drier, so I kept reapplying it and reapplying it and reapplying it. So maybe if you use this and then put something thicker on top of it, you might like it, but who wants to do that with their lip balms, right? So this was unimpressive to me. I wanted to like it a lot more. It just feels okay. There are a lot of different oils in it. There is glycerin in it too, but it just doesn't feel like it locks in the moisture for me. So those are my thoughts on Burst. Overall, I really like this brand. I think that this is kind of the way brands should be going in the future. I don't think there's a real need for high-end luxury brands anymore. I really do think that we need more brands like this that are fun, feel like they're addressing a lot of different needs, but they all are at very good price points. And I really give it to them. They're a fun brand. They really, you know, hit a lot of different needs for different skin types and stuff. They offer a lot of introductory type of products like their vitamin C derivative, a retinol that's very gentle, a product for people with acne but have sensitive skin. These are the types of products that if you're really trying to get a skincare routine started, these are really good ones to introduce into your skincare routine because they're all very gentle. I really, you know, highly suggest the products that I told you I liked in the beginning. And then, you know, there are a few products that you can skip, but that's with every single skincare line. It truly is. So I hope that this was helpful. Find me in our private Facebook group. I'll leave a link in our description box. I'm on Instagram at Susan Yara, and I'm on TikTok. Woohoo! Ticking and talking a little bit. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.